On the ninth day, God looked down on his creation and said, "The farmer can't do it alone." So God made a farmer's wife. God said, "I need someone who can get up before dawn to feed the farmer, then care for the kids, then make lunch for a small army and keep the books, cook supper, and then head into town and stay past midnight at a school board meeting." So God made a farmer's wife. God said, "I need someone that can take a fall while helping birth a calf, give it a name and care for it, then head back to the house to clean a chicken for supper." So God made a farmer's wife. "I need them to be able to jump in a tractor, feed calves, milk cows while the kids are in school, then be dressed, pressed, powdered, and perfumed for the monthly rummy game that night." So God made a farmer's wife. When God made a farmer, he knew it was serious work. He needed someone who would go on day trips, enjoy company by the pool, know the perfect time for some cold tea, and keep plenty of treats handy in case of unannounced visits. Then, after a long day's work, through a hidden smile would sigh, "Oh, John," when she caught the farmer cheating at cards. So God made a farmer's wife. God said, "Caring for a farm is dangerous, so I need someone who can soothe burns, stitch cuts, tend breaks, ease pains, and check themselves out of the hospital against the doctor's orders and get their hair done and still make it to a family wedding, all in one day." So God made a farmer's wife. With such busy lives, God needed someone who could keep track of the chaos, someone who noticed the lights flick on up the lane in the middle of the night and made sure everything was okay the next morning. Someone who took every day to write about their life, during the better and during the worse. God needed someone who paid such good attention they could practically hear the grass grow. So God made a farmer's wife. God knew that with such good stock and so much love, their family would grow faster than a garden weed. So he needed someone who could manage to keep tabs on 4 kids, 12 grandkids, and 18 great-grandkids spread across the country, and still never forget a birthday or a chance for a hug. So God made a farmer's wife. God said, "I need someone who can herd my flock, someone who's in a pew with their family every Sunday, and who rings bells like a trained musician. Someone who wakes up early to get ready for the bake sale and then stays up late to sweep the parlor." So God made a farmer's wife. In tough times, even when consumed by their own grief, God needed someone to be a rock from which the rest could draw their strength. So God made a farmer's wife. God knew this life wouldn't be easy, so he needed someone who could appreciate a quiet moment with a good book. God needed them to be able to cherish what was really important in life: the crackle of a warming fire with a pretty view outside, surrounded by her family. So God made a farmer's wife. God knew how much she was asking, so God made a farmer's wife.